To the building. Glad you in here. Glad that everyone in here. Yes. Hey, Annie. Phone's not. There you go. Phone's not. All right. Today's show. Yes. Today's show. Moving on. Moving forward. What do y'all think that means? Don't worry. I'm going to give y'all time to get in the room. Get in the room. Hey, Annie. Who else is in the room? Okay. We give y'all time to get in the room before we just jump into it. That's gonna hurt. They made you watch a commercial. Hey, Ross. Hey, Sharonda. I guess there's a lot and nothing going on at the same time. We will address both. You feel attacked? Why? Why do you feel attacked, Sharonda? And who attacks you? Everyone is good. There we go. Do a little better. Yeah, that'll work. So why do you feel attacked, Sharonda? We need to keep in mind we're going through a retrograde here. What retrograde is this time? No, you don't have to guard what you say, Sharonda. Nope. Nobody has to censor what they say. That's not. We're going to get into it. Like I said, we're going to get into it without getting into it. But no, you're free to say whatever you want, Sharonda. Everybody's free to say what they want. I mean, there's no. We know. It was just, I guess, a chaotic moment yesterday. Praying for positive vibes and peace of mind and spirit. Hey, can't go wrong with stuff like that. Can't go wrong with a peace of mind, positive vibes, and spirit. Now you can have two types of spirits, I'm guessing. The spiritual spirit and a bottle of whatever you're drinking that night. I like them both. I'm both connoisseur. All right. So let's get started. All right. Today's topic on Pop-Up Podcast is moving forward. What do y'all think that means? Anybody. Everybody raise your hand, jump on in, it doesn't matter. Come on, let's go. That's what's up. We both like them both. Okay. See, that's easy. That was an easy one. Annie, you still in the building? Oh, man, I just pulled the skin off my finger. Wow, that hurts. What I was thinking about. Okay, so I had a talk with Ace probably earlier last week. And some of the things that he talked about, he mentioned in his video last night. Like I said, I don't think he's mad at any particular person, per se. Me and him are good. He's not mad at me. I'm not mad at him. Are we evolving? I don't think we're evolving. Okay, you can't. Well, find your glasses, Annie. I don't think we're evolving. I think sometimes things just rub people the wrong way, and in rubbing people the wrong way, they may not express the right way of how they feel about being rubbed the wrong way. That's first. Secondly, the channel has never been censored. You're free to say whatever you want, however you want. It will continue to be that way. The difference between him and I, and I'm still gonna ride with him and stand up for his side all the time because that's my dude. I open up and I be transparent with y'all a lot more than he does. So speaking how I feel is not really a problem. He doesn't be as transparent as I am. So when things bother him, considerably bother him, he speaks out on it. And at the moment he spoke out and he felt like he's passionate about the channel. He's passionate about how he feels and some of his ideas and wonders why they don't come out the way he wants them to come out. So with that being said, he felt some kind of way. And in feeling some kind of way, he vented. Or, some would say went on a rant. And he did that. And some people couldn't understand it. Some people took it offensive. Some people thought that he was talking about them. No, and no. He's a stand-up guy, and he gets compassionate about things. So when he's compassionate about things, these two pit bulls are just walking around. Somebody's yard just trying to pee everywhere. I'm sorry. That distracted me. Because I don't want nobody to pull up and they run up on their ass. They look friendly though. Crossing the street. Where y'all go with? Well, they just roaming through the neighborhood. Okay. Anywho, so some of y'all understood it. Hold on.
I get it, man.
What up, fam? All right, I'll be there in give me about an hour.
Alright.
All right. All right. So, sorry about that. I have to turn my ringer off. Okay. So note all the things that I just said. I just think it's a never a negative thing. Hold on. I just think it is never a negative thing if a person has to take a mental break. It cleans its soul. It does clean the soul. And that's pretty much what he's doing. He's just taking a recharge break. And how he feels after he recharges, how long it's going to take, I don't know. He doesn't know. Nobody knows. But until then, you got good old this. And good old this will hold it down for y'all. But moving forward could be that situation, going forward with the podcast. Moving forward could be how you feel after a breakup. How you feel when you and a friend fall out. Moving forward has so many different meanings. It just felt like a perfect place to start today's podcast off with. Moving forward. So, like I said, I'm not going to say he did anything wrong, because it wasn't. He didn't do nothing wrong. He felt a certain way. He expressed it. Bam. That's it. And I'm sure if he meant it as a personal attack on anybody, he either personally told them or he called them, I guess. If not, then it wasn't meant for anybody particular. It was just a PSA, a public service announcement. So, that was his public service announcement. My public service announcement is, I'm going to keep rocking with y'all. I love y'all. I love being transparent with y'all. I love coming up with new concepts in my head of how to deal with some of the things going on in my life. And maybe in turn, I help y'all deal with things going on in y'all life. It's a give and give. Not a give, well, it's a give and take. That's what I meant, a give and take type situation. I was gonna have a guest, but I guess my guest didn't make it. So can't dwell on that one. I'm a pretty, as y'all, if y'all have noticed, or if y'all haven't read the book, if you read the book, you got a deeper insight on what this is and who this is and how this moves. Don't neglect, go buy his book. I Fell for Juliet. It's a blockbuster. It's selling. Y'all should check it out. Well, moving forward to me is reflecting on things I can change, praying on things I can, and changing my perspectives. I love that. I love that. I love all that. You missed one. You missed the wisdom or knowledge to certain things that you can't change. Perspective. That's another perspective. You have to know what you can and can't change. You can remove yourself from a situation. You can take yourself out of a conversation, but some things you just can't change. Like if Joe is always talking crazy about you and you get away from Joe, Joe will start talking crazy about you for you to hear, but he'll still probably talk crazy about you. So, moving forward, for me, yes. Okay, I got you, Sharona. I got you. Moving forward for me right now is accepting the things that are going on in my life that I cannot change right now. Sometimes we outgrow situations and people. We definitely outgrow people and situations. Like, that's why my favorite Bible verse that I'm going to get tattooed on my ribs. Everything has a season. Exactly. Ecclesiastes. A time for every season. A time to heal, a time to steal, a time to kill. A time to mend, a time to heal, and a time to... don't quote me. I forgot the rest of it. But it's a time for everything, basically. And that is what I think a time is. A time is that. Like I said, for me, moving on is continuing to do what I do best. Staying away from the things I really can't change at the moment. And finding my solace again, finding my peace again. I haven't really lost it, but I think it's been disrupted. Yes, a time to be still and let God do his work. I don't think that's in that verse though. That's not in his verse. Not that Ecclesiastics. No. But that's an important time too. An important time to just sit still and let God do what God gonna do. It's a little hectic at times, but that is a good one too. The day after. How do I feel the day after? I feel terrific. I really do. I'm up spirit. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm not. A couple days ago, I was feeling kind of negative. I'm feeling kind of negative because of something my son did. I'm not going to get into it because I don't put his business out. But he did something that had me feeling pretty angry. Yeah. But kids do that. Teenagers definitely do that because teenagers are just people with uncontrollable emotions. Their body is changing, their hormones are changing. They don't know how to control what's going on, so they lash out sometimes. I get that. I don't like it, but I get that. I think my daughter went through that phase, but it wasn't with me. It was probably more with her mother than it was with me. But all teenagers go through that phase where they just, I don't know, I guess smell themselves. Is that what it's called? Smell themselves? I don't know. I don't know what that is. My hair goes everywhere. Everywhere I want it to go. Yeah. I guess you could say I'm a little distracted today. My mind is not fully on something. Oh, good news. I got good news for y'all. So I went all the way to Montgomery today, and I got me a super big tire. I know what y'all thinking. What am I going to do with a tire? I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it on a daily basis, get my exercise back up, get my mind back right. Yes. Because of hormones, teenagers don't understand what's happening to them. They don't know why they feel the way they do, and they don't know how to explain it. Correct, Annie. Correct. 100% correct. So I had to take that into consideration with my son because, like I said, it almost had me acting out of character. And I was like, I'm not going to do that because that's not conducive. That's not productive. It's not going to help me in any sense if I wild out on my child. So, I mean, it won't help me wild out on anybody, I don't think, because all people deserve respect if they give respect. So, that's how I feel about that. Like, I feel like you should respect everybody that respects you. I don't think because you're a certain age, you designate or desire people to give you respect, even though you might treat them shitty. That's not good. That's not part of the plan. That's not, like I said, that's not conducive to what people are going through in their life. So respect goes a long way. Having an ear for somebody to listen to you sometimes, that is so detrimental. And maybe, and my buddy just didn't have nobody he could express how he felt to the way he wanted to express it. So he did it that way on an open platform, on our open platform. Cause like I said, we had the conversation, but that was it. You know, I could say maybe I knew that he was gonna get on live or on the channel, but I'm still rocking with him. That's my guy. Yes, I do understand that perfectly. I struggle with that because of anxiety, and when I'm in my depressive state, I have a depressive state too. Yes. I found out I was bipolar. I mentioned that a few times on here. I found out I was bipolar, so I have manics and major. depression. I have moments of manic mania. A mania is when I'm running on a high and it seems like nothing's gonna stop me. What's going on, Ghost Rider? Shit, you've been missing for a moment, man. How you doing? All right. So, like I said, my mania is when I'm on a high and I'm just running. My brain is running like 1,000,000 miles an hour. My body's moving. I'm getting things done. I'm being productive. And my manics are I almost got in one, like I said, with my son the other day. So the situation between me and my son almost pushed me into a manic. Due to COVID, a lot of people struggling with me. This is true. Good, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you, bro. So, I try my hardest not to fall victim to my own depression sometimes. Because it seems like when I fall victim to it, it's not just one thing that collapses. A whole bunch of things collapse at one time. Like it's like my whole structure just folds in on itself. So I try desperately hard to not get depressed about anything, especially big things. Like I said, hopefully they little enough that I can rebound from or I can bounce back from, so I won't feel so chaotic. But it does happen to the best of us. One of these days, I'm gonna tell y'all all the rest of the things that I'm diagnosed with, and then y'all might be like, "Oh shit, this is crazy! Oh my god!" But I'm not really worried about y'all calling me crazy. Y'all been rocking with me for a while. Y'all know I got issues. You know what I'm saying? So it's acceptable. It is what it is. I'm not perfect, but I'm not as imperfect as I think I am sometimes. Okay. Sharonda, I love it that you feel that way, and you're probably right because you're one of the first people to buy my book, so you got my story, you got a part of my story anyway. Maybe not 100% of my story because I left some things out of my book, but yes, you have my story, and I believe I really could be a very impactful person to people's lives if given opportunity or given opportunity or given the proper stadium for me to speak my mind, my piece, my wrongs, my rights. Wow. That's deep. I'm glad you found him. Did everything work out with that? Like, comment, subscribe, press the notification bell. We got 9 people on. Let's get 9 likes in the room too, please. How did that work out, Sharonda? But yes, I have a few diagnoses that I battle with on a regular basis. I was too late. He died a couple years prior. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. That's why, for me, I make these videos for my own sanity as well as to help inform. I make these videos so if my kids one day have questions about me, they can pick up my book, they can listen to my music, they can watch my podcast, and they would know everything they need to know about their dad. It's like a time capsule for me. So when I do music, I do it from a personal experience, as well as sometimes I just navigate what's going on in my brain at that moment. But I have a lot of stuff that dictates why my life or how my life went or things that I cannot control. Yeah. You're crazy, Annie, and it works for you, huh? Maybe that's what we should have on one day. We should have share. Share what your mental illness is. So we can all grow as a community and be better towards each other because we all understand and know what we each are holding. You know, what kind of deck we're playing with. I think that might be cool. What y'all think? You don't explain when you're insane? Okay. Well, let me prove I'm not insane then. I have severe bipolar. So they don't know if it's 1 or 2. If you haven't picked up my book, I found out that I was bipolar in 2002 or 3. So imagine living to 23, not knowing what the fuck is wrong with you and just doing stuff on a regular basis. Wow. All kind of crazy things. Stories that I've been through. Experiences that I've experienced. But anyway, I was saying I got a tire. See, I got off topic. I got a tire. I'm going to flip it every day. I'm going to try and flip it every day. Then go in the house and do some more workouts. Try and flip the tire every day. Get myself back in shape and ready for whatever's coming next. Ace did not have the coronavirus. We're going to knock that out there because I think people were wondering that. And tire, feel good, son. Moving forward. I went to a cigar shop the other day and I bumped into an old flame of mine. And you know, it's funny because sometimes when you bump into old flames, they be looking better or they be looking better. All right, we go down. They be looking better. And she was looking very much better. Not really. Not like that. Because she was never a bad looking person. So I ain't going to put that out there like that. She was always a cutie. But I realized that game that me and my partner used to play, what is the zodiac sign? What are the chances of you getting in? What is the chance of you keeping in? What is the chance of you getting them back? I'm noticing my chances of getting my exes back are getting slimmer and slimmer and slimmer to none. And I don't know why. A few of them I might know. That's the honey trap. What's the honey trap, Sharonda? What's the honey trap? Look, I'm living next to a neighbor that has threatened my man and my ladies in my backyard talking to his dead father. So you're normal. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't think that my get back game is as good as it used to be. A lot of people say I look better now than I did back then because I have weight on me now. I'm not small anymore. I was never skinny. I was small, and I have muscles. I mean, I have big muscles now, but I have an extra layer of skin on me now, so it feels a little. And then I grew hair, so I think I might have kept my hair short back then. So I look like a totally different person. I wear glasses, rock a beard. Yeah. We had a small conversation. I was hoping to potentially hear from her, but I guess I probably won't now. So it's up to if I bump into her again. And I might not. I don't know. I know that she was pretty. She was really pretty. And I almost felt like she was out of my league for a second. Thinking, how are you out of my league? but she assumed that my age would be to the point where all my hair would be gray. That one kind of threw me off. The ex was looking good, but why was she an ex? A ex. Why was the ex an ex? You know, a meal that is normally wouldn't eat looks good when you're starving. Oh, I like that one, Sharon. I like that one too. I'm put that in a rhyme. She was my ex because she was too young for me at the time. Like we had our thing. I think she was maybe 14, 15, and I was probably 17, 16, 17. Yeah, somewhere around there. I wasn't grown. But we couldn't, she had a strict parent. Like, she couldn't call me on the phone for real. Couldn't go to the park. So it just became a nuisance. Trying to sneak around with her, trying to hang out with her. Yeah. Some things aren't meant for this. And I understand that. Does it make me want it any less? No. But I do understand that everything ain't meant for me. I hit what one girl? Oh, sorry. Got you. You're talking to Sharonda. Threw me off with that one. Maybe I was. I'm not starving. I'm not thirsty. She just looked good. So when she walked in, I didn't know who she was at first. She walked by me and I'm like, you look familiar. I walked up on her and I called her by name and she's like, yes. And I just gotta be like, oh, it's you. So, yeah. It's okay, this. As long as you're moving forward and not looking behind you. For the most part, I am moving forward. For the most part. I have one thing that has my attention that's behind me. Not even behind me, because I haven't moved forward past it. So she's not even behind me. It's still my present. But yes. Some of my exes, or not even so much some of my exes, some of the people I know from high school that are still around, be blowing my mind all the way. I'll be like, man, why didn't I talk to you? You know, it might have been they were goofy back then, or you know, they wasn't. I'm not gonna say they weren't beautiful, because most of the people that I'm running into were already beautiful. They just either got better with age, or a baby put on some weight that they didn't have, or whatever. But a lot of people are glowing up on me. That glow up is real. I need to shave. Yeah, I need to go to the barber shop tomorrow. Get this gone. Get that gone. No, I'm not cutting the beard off. So y'all don't even got to worry about that. The beard is going to stay for a while. I think he trimmed this. I don't know why. I feel like it's short all of a sudden. Yeah, he probably trimmed it and I won't pay no attention. No, don't cut this anymore. Leave this alone. What else is on y'all mind? We did the moving forward. We talked about my brief, this depressing moment almost. And we talked about my highs. You know, we getting tired. I'm kind of hyped about that. I'm gonna put it to work tomorrow morning, whatever time I get up. Your boy, this gonna be swole by. I'm gonna be swole by January. If I work out the way I want to work out consistently, I should be where I want to be by January. I had to move from my best friend of 20 years. We outgrew each other. I have nothing but love for her, but our paths are different. Wow. What happened? What can make you leave a 20-year-old friend? Because my 20-year-old friends, 30-year-old friends, they still around. Yep, that's a blessing in itself. Yep, they're still around. They're still rocking with me. Well, let me rephrase that because I don't really have friends. If I call you a friend, you might not be that important to me. Because I use that word very loosely. You're my friend. You're my friend. Friend. If I give you like a different title other than friend, yeah, then you're doing something important probably. Her love is money, and that has been the mess that has come between us. Wow. Money? I don't know how you let money fuck up friendships, but I've heard about it. I heard it happens. I've heard it happens a lot. And I'm like, why would you ever allow money to mess up anything for you? But it is possible. I don't know if money is the root of all evil, because there's some evil people that didn't have money, but they had something else. Like Charles Manson was evil. He wasn't rich. He was nowhere near rich. They were all just living in a movie set, and he was brainwashing people. The guy from he got rich. Nexium. The guy that did the Nexium thing. He picked up a lot of money and wealth, but I don't think it's the money that made him that way. I think it's the figuring out how much power you have over people when you open your mouth that can taint or distract what your focus was. So let's say I found out that me talking to people is great and I love it. And I'm like, hey, if I say XYZ to person B might want to do something for me. If I say XYZ to person C and they want to do it, hey, I'm on a roll here. Let me just keep saying what I need to say to these people so they do what I want. I guess that's how a cult is born. You find 1 to 10 people and they follow or believe in whatever you're doing, and that's it. There's some people that died over it too. It all depends on character of the person, love of the money. Yep. I think love of the money. I think we all love money to a certain extent because we all wanna we all wanna I'm trying to think of the word. We all want to succeed. We all want to live nice. That's it. We all want to live nice and succeed. So we all love money to an extent. But I think, like I said, I don't think money is the root of evil. I think the root of evil comes from people and what limited power or power that they get, period, corrupts. Because money just magnifies who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you're a dickhead and you get $1 million, you're still going to be a dickhead. You're just going to have a dickhead with $1 million. Most cult leaders are narcissists and brainwash others to conform to their wants and desires. Exactly. Sharonda, you on point today. No, you just took a super pill today, huh? You on it. Yes, the dude from Nexium was definitely a narcissist and a narcissistic person. Yes. And he turned his Nexium into what was the name of the girl group? He turned it into something else. He had sex slaves. I can't remember what it's called. And I was just watching it the other day. If y'all got HBO, it's called Bounds on HBO. And if you have Showtime, I think, or Stars, it's called Nexium. But they both talk about the same cult. I used to wonder if I could brainwash people, but I don't think I have the dexterity to do that. I lead a different kind of way. So, money enables comforts. That's all. It is meant to be circulated. It's only a promissory note. It is only a promissory note. That's all it is. You're right. It's not a currency. It's just a promissory note. I have a bunch of commissary notes in my pocket. Promissory notes. That's funny. That's hilarious to me. All right. Hey, Miss Harris. Money should only be described relationship with living things. Inanimate things can be liked, not love. No, that's not true. Because I know people that love their cars. They don't like them. They love them. They really love it. They love their house. They love their car. They love their life. These are inanimate things. So I can't agree with you on that one, Miss Harris. I have been broke and then the happiest and had lots of money and been the loneliest. I think everyone goes through those periods when you're broke and you don't have any worries and responsibilities. Or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you're broke and you got no worries and responsibilities. That's why I was holding a conversation with someone, I forgot who it was, about homeless people and why they choose to stay homeless, because they don't have no worries. Like, yeah, they might worry about how they're gonna eat, but they realize some point during the day somebody's gonna give them change or $1 or whatever, and by the end of the day they're gonna have more than enough to get a meal or two. So, but they don't have any stress. They don't have any responsibilities, things that are dictating to them right then, right there. That was a good one, Annie. All right, I'm gonna share one more of my illnesses with y'all. So I say I'm bipolar, and I have schizoaffective. Now maybe y'all don't know what that means. Schizoaffective means you have one of the two. You either see things or you hear things. I don't see things, but I do hear voices in my head. But my voices are different. I haven't heard anybody tell me their voices did what my voices be doing. My voices be having whole conversations not about me, just about stuff in general, and they just be talking. I hear them on a constant basis. So I take medicine for that. But they just be talking. They don't necessarily be talking to me. Every now and then they say or suggest some things to me, but normally they don't talk to me. They just be talking. Like two random people just holding a conversation. So it sucks. Every language is structured that way. The English language has no discipline. The Hebrew is improved to say you love a car. You would be correct. In Hebrew, it's improved to say you love a car. You would be corrected. That's interesting. It's at those times you grow at the closest to those going through it with you. This is true. Improper. That's right. Okay, yeah, improper to say. Okay. I got you. It probably isn't proper to say. Just like ain't and won't. But people still use those words. Hold on one second. Hey, Mom. Yeah, for a moment. Yeah, I'll be here for that. All right. Bye. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That was my dear old mother. My sweet, lovely mother. I don't know what else to talk about now. I'm running out of wind. No, I'm just playing. Money has its own constraints. It has its own variable vice to it. Some people are slaves to money. Yes. Some people just feel like money is the be all end all of everything. They get it. They got it. They own. So I'm rocking with you no matter which voice responds. Thank you, but my voices don't. I don't have a personality disorder. I don't have that. I just have schizoaffective. I have a couple other things, but like I said, I'm gonna break it down slowly. I know, Sharonda. Thank you, everybody. Y'all letting Sharonda get a subscriber of the night now. She's holding it down. Gotta do that. All right. So, we all in this together. Thank you, Sharonda. Thank you. Maybe they give you a winning lottery numbers. They might. I have to sit down and listen to them one day. I ain't never heard them discuss numbers, but maybe that's a topic I can throw out there for them to discuss. I don't know. I don't know how that works. All I know is I hear them. I don't know if they hear me, but I know I hear them. So that would be sweet. That would be sweet as I don't know what. Let me get them to win me a lottery. Yeah, that would be nice. So now y'all know this has bipolar and schizoaffective. If you still love me after that, you're great. You're great anyway. If you love this, you're great. That's it. I mean, can't love a better guy than this. This is a hell of a guy. Trust. Our tempers clash. Who's yous and who's else? Language is important in constructing reality. If you have not structured an internal language appropriately, then your reality can be skewed. Explain that one, Miss Harris. Miss Harrison, explain that a little better. Explain that just a little bit better. Cause I think I see where you're going with it, but I'm not quite there yet. So just please dive in just a little bit. Language creates a belief system. I don't think that is what's going on, but okay. With DID after living most of her life the same diagnosis as you. What is DID? different. We live by our beliefs. Okay, I can agree with that, Miss Harrison. My son is an Aries sun and I'm an Aries moon. We really had some heated moments. A lot of cursing and praying was done. My son's a Libra. We don't really have cussing out moments. He don't really get mad at me very often. But he's changing because he's a teenager. So I take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. Get on down with your funky self. Yep. Y'all hold on 1 second. All right, there. Disassociative identity. Okay, I have heard of that. They did walk to my yard. How about that? I didn't have to beat my kids. I gave them consequences method. Yeah, I haven't beat mine. I think I whooped my daughter once. I probably whooped my son a few times. Yeah, I really didn't whoop him either. Everybody say kids need their ass whooped sometime, but I don't know if that's 100% true because I got my ass whooped and that shit didn't help me none. So can't help everybody. Can't hurt everybody. Can't help build character to everybody. So, with that being said, I'm taking questions. I have 6 minutes of questions. Go. No questions today. Are you sure? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Wealthy, completely stable, and happy with my kids almost being, well, both my kids almost being 18 or older than 18. Hopefully I'll meet a woman and marry her by then. 5 years is a long time, but anything other than that can happen. So that's where I see myself. Wealthy, stable, happy, married. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Sharonda? Everybody give Sharonda a round of applause. She is a subscriber of the night. Like I said, I'm waiting patiently for y'all to push us to 10,000. Tell y'all friends, tell y'all family about us. When we get to 10,000, I'm going to do something special for y'all. I promise. Are you happy with the way your life is turned out? Any drastic changes? I would change the death of my best friend, but then I wouldn't because him dying changed me. If he didn't die, who's to say that we would live the next week coming, or the month ahead? We'd probably either be dead or in jail right now. So I wouldn't change it, but I would. I would love to see him here in his 40s like me, living life. But the way we was living, I guess one of us had to go. Thank you very much, Annie, for giving her a round of applause. Any other questions? I see myself financially secure, waking up with a more joy in my heart than doubts, growing closer to God. Growing closer to Allah is always a good thing. Always a good thing. Akbar Allah. Always a good thing. And you got any questions? Sharing, having inner peace. Thank you, Annie. Annie, are you with me? Are you with me, Annie? Annie, are you with me? Are you with me, Annie? You've been struck by pow, pow, pow. You've been hit. Pow. Smooth criminal. Not being too much of a nurturer. Okay. You've been hit. Yeah. You've been struck. Smooth criminal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have to run off and take care of something. But oh, yeah, I can see that. That's probably why I probably get taken advantage of too sometimes. It's been great. Thank you for all rocking with me today. I used to too. I have a pretty FU kind of attitude when it comes to people trying to take advantage of me now. Like, comment, subscribe, press the notification button right there, and subscribe. Share the channel, share with your friends. Thank you all very much, and I'll see y'all Thursday. Peace. We love you. Thank you. I love all y'all. Really, I do. With that being said, have a wonderful night, ladies and gentlemen.